Hello, and welcome to 6DOF Reviews. I'm Pete Austin, and today it is time to get stupid with cars. And by that, of course, I mean it is time for us to play Stupid Cars. Stupid Cars is a relatively new little game on the Quest and VR adaptation from a very popular mobile game, or at least this is what I've heard. I've not technically played the mobile game myself, but nonetheless, this is what I'm hearing about it. And it does, to a degree, feel that way, and I don't mean that in any way a bad way. So, what is Stupid Cars? Let's have a little look, shall we? Stupid Cars is a game whereby you, as the player, must direct and manage traffic as it meanders through particular courses or maps, suburbs, areas of driving. The mechanics are very, very simple. You can speed a car up or slow it back to its original speed. And that's about all you can do, but you have to analyze the patterns of the cars, the trajectories, so on and so forth, and avoid collision at all cost. There are a few other mechanics. Didn't see that. As you can see, after a little while, it starts to get quite challenging. Speaking of challenging, this review will be quite challenging, because I am, rather than writing it down and recording it after the fact, I'm going to be delivering my thoughts off the cuff as I play the game. So do forgive me if I lose my train of thought every now and then, because this game requires a little bit of concentration. So in addition to the basic mechanics, which are just speeding your cars up and slowing them down, there are two other main mechanics on offer to help you get some bonus points. First is an overtake. Perfect example there. You can slow a car down in advance and then speed the car up behind it to get double points for that car that has conducted an overtake. It's a cool little mechanic. It adds a nice flourish to the gameplay. And it is one of those things where I personally think that the rewards should be worth more than they are. So 4 points, let's have a look, he gets around. Oh no, it was worth 5 points. That makes it worthwhile. Because it's quite hard, especially once the game gets going, to get that effectively without causing crashes. The other mechanic that is on offer to double your points or to increase your points. Now stop. Now you go now. No, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. I saw that at the last minute. The other thing that you can do to increase your points is speed it up. Go onto turbo mode. Now, once on turbo mode, every car is worth 2 points. So it's a good way to start off each level. Oh, get through. And it is quite challenging. Quite challenging. And that's really it. That's what you've got. You've got 6 levels to play, starting with that nice easy one. And then as you begin to play some of the more complex levels or some of the later levels, you get new mechanics put in. For example, in this one, there are static components that you must navigate. So there is a bus that will come through here, and that is outside your sphere of control. You cannot control the bus, so there'll be an audio cue, which I can't hear because I have got the sound right down, but you get this little visual here, and then your bus, and there's nothing you can do. At that point, I hadn't made my decision to speed him up. Yeah, there was nothing you could do. So you can have this level, and there is another level that has a train that does a similar sort of thing, and that's all there is to it. You just have to work your traffic around, getting your overtake bonuses and your double speed bonuses where you can, slowing it down, speeding it up. Oh, get through. You go, and then you go, and you go. Yes, good. So, these are the mechanics as described. Oh, you're going to get hit by the bus. No. Oh, crumpets McGee. That's no good. So, I guess the question now that I've explained how to play the game is it any good? And my friends, sweet viewer, I'm going to tell you, I love this game. I am having a great time with it. In fact, I wasn't going to review it. I was just going to put together a little impressions video for you. Hey, it's January. We haven't got anything on the channel yet. We should really pop something on. And so I just figured I'd pick this because this felt like low-hanging fruit, a little bit of easy fun. Oh no, I didn't see that. And boy, oh boy, have I enjoyed it. I've probably played this for about 3.5 hours now, over the course of a couple of days. It's not really a game that you sort of settle into for a session, but it is a game that over the many times I've put it on, I have gone to play it for 10 minutes and then kept saying, oh, just one more go, for much longer than I thought I was going to. This level is an arsehole. Pardon me, of course, I shouldn't say such spicy language. These roundabouts, our US viewers might not be so familiar with them, but these are the scourge of the British roadways, roundabouts everywhere. And it's challenging. It is definitely challenging. But these levels are challenging in such a lovely way. Not once have I, in playing this, felt like it was unfair. Felt like the challenge was impossible, or I was given a set of cars that there was no way out of. At every point, I have thought to myself, well, that was my fault. I could have done better. I should have done better. I did not do better. So the only thing that I would say that I would ask for as improvements of this game, the table movement mechanics, as you can see here, up, down, these feel like they are the mechanics, the table movement mechanics, the resizing mechanics that you would find from a studio that doesn't really play VR. It doesn't feel to me like the developers were au fait with all of the modern techniques. Let's face it, Demio solved the problem perfectly. Many other tabletop games have subsequently copied, utilized similar techniques, and there's just no reason we should have a game that doesn't have similar techniques. It's really, really hard to get the table into a position that feels comfortable. Oh, that was wrong. That was very poor. And it is one of the big failings. It's one of the only things that I really think should and could be improved quite easily. The other thing I would say is we are very shallow on content here. With only 6 levels, I have absolutely enjoyed all 6 of them. They each offer something new and different, and that is fantastic. But after playing it for a couple of hours, those 6 levels, they start to run dry. And you do think that it would be advantageous to have a few more levels. Outside of that, for the type of game that it is, and let's face it, if you're watching this, you should probably be able to tell fairly quickly if this is the sort of game that you're going to enjoy. No surprises if you don't enjoy this. I was supposed to get the purple one. You know, it is, I took a look at this and thought, oh, that looks like it could be fun, and it turned out to be a lot more fun and a lot more addictive than I originally thought it was going to be. So I can wholeheartedly recommend this as a game that you can just whittle away a few minutes here and there. It's not going to be, I guess, your next big game crush, but let's face it, not every game has to be Batman or Metro or Behemoth. Some games can just be a nice, fun little spatial puzzle, sort of, I don't even know how to describe it, what sort of genre this fits into. Idle game, whatever you would like to call it. It is something that has occupied my time nicely, and I'm thankful for it. Graphically, it is exactly on point. I don't see anything else that the developers... I thought I had that. I don't see anything else that the developers really should have done graphically. It's exactly what you need this game to be, this style of game. That was tricky. Right off the bat too. So graphically, I can't fault it. I think it's absolutely fine for what it does. The soundtrack is similar in terms of... Oh, that was dumb. Oh, now I'm really embarrassed. Just want to show you this. Just want to show you. Where am I? I've been knocked down to number 4 on this one. I held the first place on the leaderboards for a number of these, and I'm slowly but surely getting knocked off. Anyway, the soundtrack is perfect. It is completely unobtrusive. It doesn't get in the way. You will not be able to recall it when you finish playing the game, but nor will you be frustrated by it. It does... Oh, I'm playing so badly because I'm talking to you. This is your fault, viewer, not mine. I'm really, really very good. Look at that. High score. Wow. I was, until recently, I was first place here. And then somebody, this person, look at this. I was excellently in first place. And Shoutish 736 has ousted me from my rightful position. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, soundtrack, the sound effects are exactly right. The ambient sounds are right. It is lovely at setting the scene without getting in your business. It is very, very low key, and that's exactly what it needed to be. And I think it's a real successful soundtrack that we've got going on here. Sound design is clever and makes sense for the game that we're playing. Wait, no! Oh, crumpets. So there you go, there you have it. That's all I really need to say to you. This was a surprising little game for me. I found it far more enjoyable than I thought I was going to, and I strongly urge you to give it a try if it looks like it's the sort of thing that you might enjoy. So without further ado, I shall say unto you, Stupid Cars 7. Not everything has to be an epic. If you enjoy this channel and would like to stay up to date with all the news, reviews, and probably podcast episodes, I believe we're going to do those again, we don't know for sure, then click the subscribe button. If you like this video, there's a button, it's got a thumb, and that thumb button will indicate to you, to me, that you felt that I am the best at this, and you'd love to see me do it more. If you didn't like it, if this was not to your likings, then, you know, go to hell. What am I supposed to do? I can't please everybody. Yeah, no, damn it. I'm just one man. Anyway, at that point, I'm going to bid you a fond farewell and say unto you... Is this a catchphrase now? Is this my sign-off catchphrase? Happy gaming!